live.
Oh.
What's going on, guys?
Hi.
We're
Welcome
here.
To oh, it's not live?
No, we're live.
Oh.
I just turned it off of there so I could have this on.
Oh.
We're here at Cryo Spa. We're back on the Cryo couch today. I think was the last one, the one we did with the ice bath?
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a while, so sorry about that. But today's is
I want to show you something. Keep going.
Oh yeah, cool. Today's episode is going to be about arthritis because May is Arthritis Awareness Month, and for us it's an important topic to talk about because cryotherapy is something that might be able to help with those issues. So,
and it originated around focusing on rheumatoid arthritis about 30 years ago, which is really cool.
Dr. Yamauchi is the kind of the well-known founding doctor of cryotherapy, which I believe when he did it was more of like a localized approach to people with rheumatoid arthritis, to their hand joints, and then basically did it so that he could manipulate their joints manually afterwards as an exercise, and he found that it was helping with the pain and it was helping with the progression of the joint mobility. So that's kind of where it started, and it kind of got into Europe from Japan. That's where it kind of became more popular, and they've created the cryo chambers, and it's been around in Europe for 30 plus years. But here's a little announcement from our sponsor today.
Me? Huh?
Us.
Oh, okay. Ta-da! We make t-shirts, and they're really cool, and they're on Amazon. So it says Mimosas and Chill, because if you haven't been here, then you don't know, maybe, unless you follow our posts. But if you have been here, then you definitely know. Men's and women's, and they come in a bunch of different colors.
And all sizes.
And all sizes. So go on Amazon and look up our t-shirt and get one.
Yeah, you can look up Mimosas and Chill, you can look up Cryo, I think you can look up Cryo Pure Spa or Cryo Pure.
And you can look up Mimosas and Chill t-shirt.
Yep, it's a great shirt, nice to kind of wear around anywhere, it's fun. Good lazy Sunday shirt, so there's that. And then we got this guy hidden the window over here.
Yeah. I don't really know what's going on.
So back to arthritis. So there's three main types of arthritis. When people say arthritis, they usually are talking about osteoarthritis, but there's two other types of arthritis that are pretty prominent. One being rheumatoid arthritis, which is what we just talked about, and then the other one is called psoriatic arthritis, which originates from people who usually have some kind of psoriasis, which is just a dry flakiness of their skin. It's an inflammatory condition, but it can progress about in 10 to 30% of people. It can progress into psoriatic arthritis, which is really painful, and you want to try and avoid that from happening. But if you do have that happen, there are ways you can try and help with the pain, symptom management. So as far as arthritis goes, I think most people know what it kind of...
I don't think that's
symptom-wise. I mean,
unless you know somebody who has it.
And most people have it. So arthritis, what happens is... So let me show you this little animation. So just because this is a good way to see what happens. So this is a normal elbow joint. I don't know how close I am. So this is a regular elbow joint, and over time what happens with most people and with aging is that cartilage starts to wear down from overuse, just from typical aging process. So over time you'll see that the cartilage wears down.
Which is like this shock absorber, basically.
Exactly. It's like the cushion between your bones. And as it wears down, it can cause bone spurs. You see that red, that's inflammation. So a lot of people have stiffness, have inflammation, a lot of pain in the morning.
And that inflammation can cause that pain too, so...
Yeah, it's kind of a revolving door. So there's really you can't really grow back cartilage. It's not vascular at all. There are some research going into stem cells right now, but we don't know where that's at currently. There's no FDA-approved process for that. So currently the only thing that you can do with severe arthritis is to manage your symptoms and avoid surgery for as long as possible, which is what most rounded orthopedic surgeons will tell you to do. And then once the pain is bad enough and you really can't bear it, you can't do anything about it, that's when you talk about a joint replacement. So typically, you'll get a knee replacement, you get a hip replacement. I can't speak today.
Yeah.
Usually it's the weight-bearing joints that cause the most issues. So you're talking about your ankles, your knees,
if you think
your
about
hips.
two things pressing and those joints constantly moving and you putting all the pressure on that over time, like you saw in the video, that will start to wear, as anything would.
Yeah. And the other issue with America, unfortunately, is that there is a problem with obesity, and that can also accelerate the whole process because the more weight you have, the more wear and tear there is, and it can degenerate your joints faster. So not having that shock absorber can be very painful, and it can really cause problems in your life.
So the biggest thing for us has been, with our clients at least that we've seen who have arthritis, has been the help with the inflammation and the pain they feel from that. We have had people who come in who have either flare-ups or have like just constant regular pain. One of our clients, she has a testimonial, so I'll quote her directly. Pain-free for 10 days, no more pain pills. There's less pain in my wrists when I wake up in the morning.
Which is very common, wrist pain, hand pain
Yeah.
in people with rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is a little bit different than others because it's autoimmune. Essentially, your body attacks those joints and causes that pain and inflammation and arthritis in those joints. So
they found really, really great benefit from doing cryo to help either manage their symptoms and really keep it down. And again, for arthritis, it's more of a management thing than anything else, because you're not coming here and getting surgery.
You want it with arthritis. You want to manage the symptoms as best you can and avoid having surgery for as long as you can. And the main reason of avoiding surgery for as long as you can is that technology gets better every year. Whether it's the technique, like my background is in orthopedics and nursing, so right now I also work as the director of nursing for an orthopedic home health care organization. So we see a lot of people who come home with total knee replacements or total hip replacements or spine surgeries or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And the progression of where we were 5 years ago to even today is amazing. Like we're seeing people who are having surgery on a joint, total joint replacement. They're getting a total hip replacement or a total knee replacement, and they're going home the same day, and we're taking care of them at home. And the reason is their technique changes. Instead of the old school posterior hip replacement, they now do an anterior approach, no hip precautions. People feel better, you recover faster, and every year the actual stuff they put in there, the actual material that gets better, and also the techniques get better as surgeons evolve, talk to each other, go to conferences, and create
surgical site infections are worked on constantly. So there's a lot of improvements. That said, listen to your doctor and do what your doctor says.
Well, yeah, but avoid
in
surgery
terms
as long
of
as you can.
managing symptoms.
So the cool thing about cryotherapy and whole body cryotherapy specifically is there is some research out there that supports the use of it for symptom management for pain with arthritis, and they typically have seen that around 1 to 3 sessions does the trick to start feeling the benefits, but around 10 to 15 sessions is where you start feeling those long-term effects from the relief from the arthritis using cryotherapy. So they said, I think, the effects for one study where clients did 10 to 15 sessions, the effects were shown to last 3 to 6 months after the treatment. So that's pretty significant. And even in our own case here at Cryo, here we had a gentleman who came in and started seeing us in December. You can see his testimony on our website. Started seeing us in December, had surgery scheduled for January. He canceled the surgery because the cryotherapy helped with the symptoms so much that he didn't think he needed it.
That's very cool.
He canceled it, continued to do cryotherapy for a few months, was doing great, took a month off, and then he kind of decided, the underlying issue is still there. He's at a point where he wanted to go ahead and go forward with the surgery, so he has scheduled that, but it is something that can delay that surgery.
So basically, May is Arthritis Awareness Month, and if you have it or you know somebody who has it, just you know, it's nice to recognize that it is a very trying set of, depending on which type you have, but regardless of the type that you have, it's a very trying illness. And
I think people kind of sweep it under the rug because, like, oh, everyone has arthritis. It's still very painful, and it affects your daily living, and it's hard. It's anything that affects the way you live every day. And if there's other things that can help alleviate that, I think it's worth the discussion at least.
Yeah, so if there are things that you can do to make yourself feel better, make your life better, make the quality of your life better, those things are worth it, I think.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
So that's it for Cryo Couch today, I think, unless you have something more to add.
No, have a wonderful, beautiful day. If you live here, enjoy the gorgeous weather.
Yep, Chicago's beautiful right now, so 80 degrees. Don't turn on the AC yet because I think tomorrow it drops down, but thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. Hopefully we'll keep back onto the once a week schedule, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. Take
Bye.
care.
Still going?
I know, I think I'm still alive. I don't know how to turn it off. Hold on.
Not really, bye, I guess. Oh, we'll put the link for the t-shirts down there, too.